come to order, please. Stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the
To the
United
flag
States
of the United
and
States
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
indivisible, with
justice.
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Sorry about the echo.
It's that delay thing.
Right. Okay,
Sorry.
roll call, and we will start with our remote.
Rowana Umbarger. Here.
Eric Arnold.
Larry Hughes,
John Mandebach.
Paul Cummings.
thank you all for being here. Next are minutes.
I didn't see anything of issue, so I will make a motion to approve the minutes from the October 24th, 2022 meeting.
I will second that motion.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, by roll call, starting with remote.
Rowana Umbarger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandebach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Old business?
We don't have any old business, so we'll move on to our first item, or our only item of new business, which is docket VAR-398-2022, Mutual Savings Bank Sign Variance. The petitioner is requesting approval to install a taller monument sign than permitted. The subject property is located at 2812 South State Road 135. Property is zone C3. The petitioner is Green Sign Company. Owner is Mutual Savings Bank. So before I get into the presentation, introduction of the case, just wanted to inform the board that the petitioner, earlier today, staff received a request from the petitioner's attorney requesting a continuance per the rules of procedure to the December 20th meeting. And then continue that public hearing to that date. So that is at the board's discretion to grant or deny continuance requests. We do have representatives tonight to be able to answer any questions from the board, but otherwise.
May I approach you, Chelsea? Mr. Hughes? Thank you. My name is Lynette Gray. I'm an attorney in Franklin, but I'm wearing a different hat here today. I am on the board of directors for Mutual. And our attorney is Dustin Huddleston. That is who has made the formal request. That is before you. Mr. Huddleston received Joe's staff report late Wednesday, I believe, Joe. And we just got it today, given the holiday. There's additional information that we think would be important for the board and staff as well to consider. I am not the attorney, however. Dustin is. He is in Edinburgh tonight doing the same thing that Ellen is doing for Edinburgh, and so he couldn't possibly be in two places at one time. Certainly, respectfully to your time, I wanted to appear here and ask for that continuance on his behalf, as opposed to him not appearing at all. He asked that we be here. So we would ask because we think it would be relevant to your decision as to why the request is being made in this particular project.
I will make a motion to grant the continuance.
Because this was a public hearing, would notice have to be sent again?
That's up to you. You do just need to specify in the motion if you want them to redo notices.
I would note, Mr. Chairman, no one appeared here today and public notification was given, so, yes.
Yeah, I think in the past we've asked that some public notification again, just being consistent.
So on the chance that somebody couldn't make it tonight, they now know they have a second opportunity.
Wouldn't be a problem in the least. We always have the list, so be happy to do so.
So do you want to include that in your motion?
Yes.
I'll second.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, by roll call vote, starting with our remote. Rowana?
Rowana Umbarger, no.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandebach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries.
Thank you, sir. See you next month. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we've got some findings of fact for the board tonight. All just items for your approval. The first of which is for docket VAR-384-2022, Parkview Estates Lot 57 driveway variance. This starts on page
10.
10 of your packets, yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the findings of fact for variance 384-2022, Parkview Estates Lot 57.
I'll second it.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, we will start roll call vote, starting with our remote.
Rowena Barger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandelbach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries. Thank you.
Next is for use-387-2022, Freedom Enterprise Boat and RV Storage Special Exception.
I'll make a motion to approve the finding of facts for docket 387-2022.
I will second.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, by roll call vote, starting with our remote.
Rowena Barger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandelbach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries. Thank you.
Next is VAR-388-2022, Wood Lot 2 Architectural Variance.
I will make a motion for docket VAR 388-2022 that we accept the findings of fact.
I'll second.
I have a motion before the board and a second. If no further discussion, I will entertain a roll call vote, starting with our remote.
Rowena Barger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandelbach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries. Thank you.
Next is VAR-390-2022, Beeman Accessory Dwelling Unit Variances.
I'll make a motion to approve the findings of fact for variance 390-2022, Beeman accessory dwelling.
I will second.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, by roll call vote, starting with our remote.
Rowena Barger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandelbach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, VAR-391-2022, Aberdeen Lot 46 Driveway Variance.
I'll make a motion to approve the findings of facts for docket 391-2022.
I'll second.
I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. Any further discussion? If not, by roll call vote, starting with our remote.
Rowena Barger, aye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
Larry Hughes, aye.
John Mandelbach, aye.
Paul Cummings, aye.
And the motion carries. Thank you.
Staff doesn't have any other announcements unless, Joe, you've got something. So,
And next month is the
This is,
goofy, oh, go ahead, Ro.
well, this is Rowena Barger, and I just have a question regarding who goes off of the BZA next year, if anyone?
Joe's pulling that information up because we know Eric is an annual appointment, or the Plan Commission appointee is an annual appointment.
Correct.
So there's that one. But Joe's pulling up the list.
And I haven't heard if they're going to fire me or not yet, so we'll see.
Can I speak on that, please?
Certainly.
On firing me?
Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be an easy meeting.
John is 23.
Aye.
Dan Cartwright, Town Manager. I just want to let you know regarding that, you are going to see an ad in the Daily Journal probably in the next couple of days where we're advertising for all the board openings. And the process is they have to submit an application, et cetera. But that is coming out in the next couple of days regarding that. Also, I want to say, I apologize, I haven't been to one of your meetings before, but I just had knee replacement like 7 weeks ago, and I finally got to the point where I can walk without a cane. So I apologize, but I've been on a BZA before, and I know it can be a very tough job, and I just want you to know I really appreciate all of your work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joe found that record, and no one else is going off at the end of the year, term-wise. The next term would be
Okay.
John's.
So there's-
last year. Or the
There's
end of
only
next year.
there's only one potential person, right, position to be
Correct.
thought about.
Correct.
Plan commission
Okay.
appointment, though, right?
There's a
Yes.
plan commission appointment and there's the alternate that is open.
Yes. Yeah, we have the open alternate
Yes.
seats, and then
Okay.
we have plan commission
Okay.
appointment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, it's all from us.
And next month's meeting is the goofy one with the holidays where it's on the Tuesday,
Yep.
correct?
Yep. Tuesday the 20th.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
That was easy. I have a motion before the board, and I have a second. If no further discussion,
I want to Umbarger eye.
Eric Arnold, aye.
aye.
Bob Mandelbach, aye.
All Cummings, aye.
Thank you all for being here.